Hi, my name is Gene Allen, and this is a quick demonstration of the new data loss reports that we've added to FileSure. So I just installed FileSure 3.0 on this server, and I'm going to do a quick demonstration. I'm going to go to my folder here, and I'm just going to copy the entire folder using Windows Explorer to the desktop. This is probably the most common type of data theft, copying with Windows Explorer. So we want to report on that. If I would have copied it to a pen drive, it would have been recorded too. But the second type of data theft is something like this, and they go in and they take some files. We'll take some and we send it to a compressed file. So they zip it. That's fine, and we want to catch that too, and we're going to copy that to the desktop just to make sure it's different. So now we want to see these reports. We want to catch both those activities. I don't have DropBox on this machine, but we would have caught that too. So let me go ahead and start the console, and we'll look at our two reports. This is just the trial version. And this is a clean 2016 Windows Server 2016 x64. All right, so I picked up all the activity there. To get this to work, there's a couple of other things that are different. One, all the rules. First of all, we added a new default rule, which watches zip files, and it watches network drives, and we modified by default, so all the new defaults now, the Office files now picks up network drives. All the default rules except the USB one does. Anyway, so has it been consolidated yet? It looks like it's been 43 seconds since the last consolidation pass. So let's go ahead and run our reports. So we want to pick up previous day. It's fine since I just did it. And what we want is the data loss report. Let's try this one. No, let's pick up the copy first. So this is accessed by non-default applications. Right now there are 4 applications that are defined, and they're the Office applications and I think I think it's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and I think PDF, but I'm not sure. So if you read those files and it's not those registered programs, this report's going to show them. So we run our report, and there we go. You see, let's raise this up a little bit. You'll see the report now says data loss report accessed by non-default application. So this is the program that read it, and it was a write operation, and this is the file that it wrote. And the reason why Windows Explorer is showing writes is because most programs that are not, in this case Word, you want to monitor reads, which is what this report does. But Windows Explorer reads all sorts of files, which doesn't matter. What Windows Explorer does is it's bad when it writes. So this is the writes. So this catches those sort of things. Let's see here, and this is 3 pages long. You can see it read a bunch of files because it was the entire folder. And that was writing into the desktop. You can look at the regular audit log to get more details if that's what you're interested in. But mostly this is just to show you that something bad happened you might want to look into. Now let's run the other report, and this is the possible data theft. So this is after we compared it. It's already gotten to the desktop. Now we're going to compress it to a zip file. So we're going to run this. Now this report's a little bit different because the zip operation, at the file system level, you can't tell what's what. In other words, it's a read and then it's a write, 2 separate atomic operations. So what we did is we said this file was written, and within 30 seconds of it, these files were read, which is a pretty good list. Actually, it's picking up too much data right here because we copied and zipped too much. But you can still see it picked up these files, which is the right ones. So that's the 2 new reports. It's in FileSure 3.0, this latest build. So give it a shot and see if it works well for you.